Well, greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to the best damn movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video on the planet Earth. Except, not really, but hey, sometimes a little lying and false advertisement goes a long way. Isn't that right, 2016 Ghostbusters? So today is another episode of JTH Reacts. I am your host, JTH, and welcome everybody to another reaction video of movie trivia Schmoedown. And today, yes, today we have a very fun matchup. Today we have Team Action of Ben and Andrew against Team Nerds Watch of Ken Napsik and Rachel Cushings. I'm very much looking forward to this match, for good reason. Both these teams have a lot in common. They're pretty much dead even in rankings, dead even in how they got to this position. Both teams are in the top 10, I believe, ranked number 9 and 10 respectively. Both teams are 1-0. Both teams won their first matches by TKO. And as far as who I think is going to win, I think I got to go with Nerds Watch. I got to go with Ken and Rachel. Obviously, they've gotten pretty popular on the Schmoedown boards. It's, very, very popular, very over. Obviously, Ken's always been very popular, but I got to tell you, Rachel Cushings, she has come in and she has shown that she really knows her stuff. Been very, very impressive. It's hard for me to bet against them right now. I was also very surprised to see that both these teams have actually played quite recently. Team Action played, I think, 6 weeks ago, and Nerds Watch played 7 weeks ago. So they're wasting no time getting right back onto the hot seats. So yeah, they're both definitely ready. Still probably got their feet wet from their most previous matches. So I'm expecting a close match, a hard-fought match. But in the end, I think Rachel and Ken will pull it out by the slightest margin. I think this will probably go down to the final question. So with that said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this and watch the next JTH Reacts to Movie Trivia Schmoedown, Nerds Watch versus Team Action. And let's do this in 3, 2, screw it, just hit the button. While we have the chance, today's Movie Trivia Schmoedown and JTH React is unofficially sponsored by Sunkist. Rule number 1, you can't be a real nerd unless you love orange soda.
Welcome back to another episode of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's the Team League, and I'm Christian Harloff.
That music is very catchy. I know I've heard it somewhere before. I can't remember where it is, though.
Star teams in this league. We have Nerds Watch. They're the favorite today, but taking on Team Action. They like to watch stuff blow up. Will their chances at a title
Team
blow up
Action?
today?
Listen, this is the great thing about
Can't wait to see Team Action.
It's young. There's some new people coming into it, and we saw 2 teams that had really nice debuts now going head-to-head as they want to get closer to a chance to get those titles and be the top of the heap.
As you'll probably notice, the picture quality is obviously a little bit crisper. This is kind of what I was referring to about a week ago. I'm trying it this time, but again, as you might notice, the darkness is definitely a lot lower. If you guys prefer to do it this way, please let me know in the comments section, and I will try to do it more often. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to do it every time because it obviously depends on how nice it is outside. Because obviously, if it's dreary outside, it'll be way too dark. I wouldn't be able to pull it off. So, but if you guys want to see it that way, please let me know. And every chance that I can, I will try to do it. I promise you that.
A hero looking to that the league needs heroes, and certainly Team Action does not feel that way because they have been snake-tongued, if you will.
Someone should wash their mouth out with some zest because, Christian, my goodness, the language they were saying, the things, the barbs they were throwing, I felt bad for Nerds Watch.
Well, I mean, we don't have to hear it from Mark. We can just show you. Here we go.
The language they spewed would make George Carlin cry.
Oh, where's our
Rest
belt?
in peace, George Carlin.
On? I was a belt, right? Yeah, I was told there'd be a belt. Where's the belt? Is that scotch?
Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, the Nerds Watch is back. We're growing, but this is the team that started it all. Rachel, our path to the championship does have a next step.
It absolutely does. We have proven ourselves. We are contenders in this league, and we have team action in our way. These guys think they're heels. They are
Really
not.
pulling
They're
for him to
young,
pull this
they're
one out.
cocky. They won, but barely. So they're just next in our way, and we're going to take them down.
Who the Nerds watch? Ken? Ken's going to be rolling up in his electric wheelchair against Rachel, the Rookie of the Year contender. You're looking at the Rookies of the Year. You know, it's really, really sweet of Rachel to take some time out of her day from reading Lord of the Rings to Ken for the 17th time. But, yeah, right. You know, we're here to compete in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Make no mistake, Rachel and I stand here today knowing that the path is still in front of us. We're 1-0. We do need a victory. Our eyes are on the Patriots, and our eyes are on the title.
Absolutely, 100%.
We are here to see the return of heroes and all you villains that build your success on your ego, your ability to bully, your ability to be the loudest
Tell 'em, Ken.
screaming
Tell 'em.
monster in the room. The Nerds Watch does not shout. The Nerds Watch just wins.
2 knockouts in a row for team action. All right, that's what's going to happen. Nerds Watch, you're going down by the beginning of the 3rd round. Team action is coming to knock you out once again. We're Mike Tyson 1996. We don't even have to bite your ear off, okay? We are going to beat you clean, plain, and simple with movie trivia. That's right. Nerds, watch out. Team action's coming. It's over. Dead.
Rachel the Crusher Cushing, could you please tell me and show the nice fans at home what's going to happen to the nice boys of Team Action today?
I'd be happy to.
So think about that when your moms are coming here to pick you up and take you home.
And as you see,
Right?
I mean, look.
Bravo.
right?
That was very
You
nice.
were right. They are cocky. They are arrogant. They don't seem to have any respect for the Nerds Watch whatsoever. And Ken saying as much. I like that little thing that the Crusher did, where she said she was going to crush them. It's like,
Yeah.
Crushing your heads.
That's
crushing.
right. That's right. And I don't like to use
Cushing's
strong language, you know
crush.
that, but the term ne'er-do-wells
Crush.
comes to mind when you're talking about team action.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, all you kids that had to hear that.
Well, they don't. I mean, they didn't have a lot of respect for us last week. They didn't have a lot of respect for anybody. So I'm assuming we'll see the same thing from them today. But let's go to the tail of the tape. There you go. Look at those. Look at them. They're just making fun of the poor Nerds Watch in this video. And you have the strengths from the Nerds Watch. They have Lord of the Rings movies, or fantasy sci-fi, if you will, Star Wars movies, and Oscar movies, obviously. And then you look at Team Action, which blowing things up, obviously.
Really
action
pulling for
adventure
Ken and
movies,
Rachel,
Tom
but,
Cruise movies, and laughing and being mean
I
to
got a
them.
feeling it's going to be
They're
really,
very
really
good,
tough.
They're very good at laughing. Let's see how good they are at the movie trivia Schmoedown. This is a big round 2 game for us because I think it all depends on what wedge they get on the wheel. Christian, how's that throat feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first, representing Action Movie Anatomy with a record.
It's hard to hate a team with a theme like that.
No defeats with 1 knockout. They are the number 10 ranked team. Ladies and gentlemen, Dastardly, Drew, Guy, and Ben Big Time Bateman. Team Action. Wait a minute. This
is going on. Well,
Wait a
this
minute, this is not the-
Look at these nice
They're
young
with their,
men.
they're with their moms.
These are their actual. These are not
Wait a
hired
minute.
actresses. These are the actual.
These are their
mothers.
actual mothers. Wait, what is it? This is not.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi,
How are you guys? Lovely
It's
to
nice
see you.
How do you expect me to hate you guys now? Come on.
Yeah, you know,
This is not what they're sitting their moms down.
like Matt and Ben at the Oscars so many years ago.
Right.
They show up with their moms. They look close. Look at how nice these
It's nice- nice-
little guys. Oh, you don't
Oh.
have to do. Oh, well, thank you.
It's very.
Hey, great seeing you.
Wow.
And oh my, what
And
a
to think I
fantastic-
called you guys bad
I don't know
guys.
how dastardly they are right now. And I don't know about thanking us. I mean, that's a different side.
They turned from heel to elbow.
That was very nice. I mean, it was very respectful.
I give it
young gentlemen.
I feel like I should
30
be offered
seconds.
a lemon square and a hot
30
cup of
seconds.
tea.
Very nice. Okay. Well, nice to see you guys.
Nerds Watch. Follow that.
All right. And their opponents. Representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 1 win, no defeats with 1 knockout. They are the number 9 ranked team, Rachel, the Crusher, Cushing, and the Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack, Team Nerds Watch.
The Nerds Watch coming in hot.
Shooting
with their Nerf guns.
Like a rebel bounty
look at
hunter and a
Chewie's here.
Chewbacca mask who's been to a lot of conventions over the years. Rachel presenting Ken
very
Knapsack
nice.
to the world.
Unless it's like the NFL draft where they called a Sasquatch Chewbacca,
Still being very
which then
respectful
was a
of
top
Nerds
3
Watch.
trend on
Very
Twitter.
different than the pre-interview that we just saw.
Wow, he's pulling Ben Bateman pulling out the chair
That's
for
a
the
gentleman.
Crusher.
That's a gentleman
What,
through and through.
what in the hell is going on?
For Ken?
What
Ken's
is
gonna
going
fall.
on here?
Yeah, now, Christian, the real question comes down to who had the odder intro, because Nerds Watch, again, coming out to a TV show theme.
Right.
We can guarantee there's no Game of Thrones questions here today. Then you also have Team Action coming out with their moms to a song where Tom Cruise made out with Kelly McGillis in Top Gun.
Ken
That's a
Knapsack coming
little
out
awkward
to
for
the
somebody
Game
who
of
gave
Thrones
birth to
theme?
you.
Maybe so. All right, so let's get ready to go.
It's kind of
here.
funny
wanna jump in here real
because
quickly and just say
Ken
we're
Knapsack,
so
it's what he
blessed to be
does.
here.
Thank
We
you.
feel so fortunate to
He
be
drinks,
here at Schmoedown,
and he
we're
knows
just
things.
so happy to have our mothers in the audience. So
Yes.
have a
Right,
great match,
absolutely.
guys.
Okay.
Christian, I don't know what team. Is this team Bible study? Who are these people?
It's very interesting. But
not sure what
okay,
the-
look.
I'm more appalled at how
don't
nice
understand
they're
the
being
reference.
than it was anything they said in the
Oh,
pregame.
calm down, will you? All right, here we go. Let's get into round
Still early,
number
Mark.
one.
It's still
please let the
way
nice
early.
team
We
over
got-
there and Team Action
how much
please
time we
let
got
me
in this
know
thing?
What the rules
Oh,
are.
A little
hell, we got
perturbed by how nice
over a
everybody
half
came out.
hour.
Do my best in round
There's
one.
plenty of time
Everybody
for this
gets
to
a
get
series of
all
8 questions from 8
screwed to
different
hell.
movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing the question, nor is there any stealing. As soon as you hear the question, start writing your best answer on the whiteboard you have in front of you. When we ask you to reveal
The
your
best
answer,
answer,
at
not
the same
necessarily
time
the right
show
answer,
camera
just the
what you
best
wrote,
answer.
Please verbalize your answer. Again, 8 questions, and we'll remind you of our 2 newer rules. You have the JTE rule.
Not the
which
JTH
means
rule,
that
not the
you have
JTH rule.
3
Thank you, thank you,
times
thank you.
during the entirety of the match that you can ask us to repeat a question. And then we also have the challenge rule, where if you don't like the way an answer went, you think you got a better one, you can challenge. Now, if that challenge is upheld, then you do earn yourself another challenge in the match.
All right, so Team Nerds Watch, you guys ready to go?
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
Team Action, are you ready to go?
Best of luck, guys. Best of luck, guys. Have a great game.
Who are
Then
these guys?
let's get ready to Schmoedown! Round one.
All right, the first question for Nerds Watch and the Ned Flanders kids comes from the category of action adventure. Your question is, who plays the love interest of Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon 3 and 4?
You ever been in office
What
with
actress?
Mark Riley with a meatball sub? Could be considered a lethal weapon.
Ever been to
No,
space?
I actually like where you went with that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Rachel,
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Ben,
I said Meg Ryan.
that is incorrect. Ken,
Ooh.
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Andrew,
Renee Russo.
that is correct. Question number 2. Zach Braff voices a farm animal convinced that an alien invasion is imminent. In which film?
Animated.
Yeah, I know. That's
This
what I said.
is animated.
Yeah.
Did not come out of your mouth.
It didn't?
Very confusing.
Well, they
to the-
figured it
to
out.
the computer.
5. You think it's a biopic? We're in
Very,
trouble. 5,
very
4, 3.
And I thought Ken
1.
Knapsack
Ben,
was at the
I
table.
said Over the Hedge.
That is incorrect. Ken,
Alien farts.
incorrect. Andrew,
Zootopia.
incorrect. Rachel,
Chicken Little.
that's correct for 1 point.
Rachel, one
Continuing
Zach
on
Braff
to
fan.
be absolutely.
Really nice point, Crusher. Really nice.
Rachel coming through again.
Well-earned point.
Your next question is from the world of comedy movies. What is the first name shared by the 2 corporate consultants in Office Space?
You can hear McCouga loving this question.
That's right, Josh McCouga. Finally, a question he can answer.
Oh, that's not very nice.
He's doing well. He's doing well.
He better answer a ton of questions right when he plays Tom Dagnito.
1, Ken.
The Bobs. Bob.
That's correct. Drew.
The Bobs. It's the mics. Damn it.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Bob.
That's correct. And
Bob.
Bob, that's correct. All right, so 5-2 going into question number 4 here. In the category of family films, Richard Madden plays a prince in which Disney live-action film? Richard Madden plays a prince in what Disney live-action film? See how I did that twice?
Ever been a
I didn't even
prince?
ask.
I was going to say, we don't have a lot to say about
I
this
know.
question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Princess Diaries.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Cinderella.
That's correct for 1 point.
There you go.
Ben.
Said Enchanted.
That's incorrect.
Rob Stark was in Cinderella.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right.
Give them a Game of Thrones actor.
Give them
That's
2
what's gonna happen.
points.
Nerds Watch
I will
kicking
point out
ass
his
and
actual
taking
name is
names so
Richard
far.
Madden, Ken, not Rob Stark.
I stand corrected. Okay.
All right. Here we
Your next category is the world of drama. Your question is, in Under the Tuscan Sun, who played the lead role of Francis Mays? Italy. Ever been there?
Damn it! I was gonna ask if you knew anyone named Francis.
I don't.
Okay.
How about you answer my question?
What was it?
Italy. You ever been there?
Does the parts of New York count? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Drew.
Pierce Brosnan.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Diane Lane.
That's correct. Pierce Brosnan. Correct. Ben.
A woman very close to my heart, Diane Lane.
That's correct. All right, Ken.
One of the best women in the world, Diane Lane.
All right, so Drew needed that point. There's 9-3 here, starting to get a devastating lead.
I will say, Pierce Brosnan, very close looking to Diane Lane.
Very similar.
Very similar.
It's 2007.
You shave the beard, same guy.
All right, fantasy sci-fi. I can tell you that the answer for this question is not Pierce Brosnan, but the question: in which James Cameron film will you find the drilling platform known as Deep Core?
That was my nickname in high school.
That's disgusting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel,
Avatar?
incorrect. Ben,
Avatar.
incorrect. Ken,
Abyss.
that's correct.
Abyss.
That's correct. All right.
2 points, 1 each.
10-4 here. Back to Mark.
10-4, and team action. Maybe they're being a little too nice. They need to kick it in here, and they can do so with the
Yeah,
next
this one's
category,
been,
horror thriller.
A little more lopsided than I thought it was.
What 2013 Zombie Horror Fest was directed by Mark Forster? You ever seen a zombie?
One more time, please.
Who's using that?
That's action.
That's okay. That's the JTE rule, just so you know. What 2013 Zombie Horror Fest was directed by Mark Forster?
You ever lived in 2013?
No, Mark, he wanted you to repeat your question. You ever been a
Made
zombie?
the effort. That's
I
what
tried.
counts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben,
I said Zombieland.
that is incorrect. Ken,
I remember 28 Days Later. It was a good movie.
Danny Boyle.
Drew,
World War Z.
that's correct for 1 point. Rachel.
Said Warm Bodies.
Oh, so there you go.
Good
Action.
play by
That's
Drew
good.
there.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
point, Drew.
good.
Nice point.
All right.
Good
All right,
answer.
final category in the category of new releases. Name the recent comedy in which teachers Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off after school.
I would ask
Oh,
if you ever got in a fight in school.
Fist
but I think
fight?
I know the answer.
No, you don't. So now you got to guess. 5.
Can you repeat
Or-
the question?
Oh, okay. One for.
Pretty sure it's fist fight.
Name the recent comedy in which teachers
you got it.
Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off
I think,
after school.
Mark kind of halfway gave away the answer there when he was joking around.
3,
I just hate that
2,
preview so much.
1. Ken Knapsack.
Is it Charlie Work? Fist fight?
That's correct. Fist fight.
That's what I
All
thought.
right. What do you got?
Teacher fight.
Incorrect. Rachel.
I
Oh.
just said recess.
Ben.
Fair. It's gonna be fist fight.
That's correct.
Nice,
Okay,
Bateman.
so there we go. 11-6. 5-point
Thank you, Ken.
deficit now. So Team Action really needs a strong category, and they need the Nerds Watch to have a bad one. So let's see what happens.
That's right. We're going to get the pie wedges out here in a minute. I think that you look at somebody like a Nerds Watch, strong category all the way around. Team Action screwing some proverbial pooches, but also getting some later points to make it competitive.
Well, I think that was the main thing, Mark, is the fact that they had a couple that it looked like they were going to be in bad trouble, but they were able to at least eke out that they couldn't get it together.
To be able to rebound from Pierce Brosnan and answer World War Z says a lot about Drew's composure. I think they're going to have a better round two.
Thank you.
All right, Mark, how does round number 2 work?
Round number 2 works as thus, competitors. Each team is going to get a spin at that there wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan.
Camera
the
looks
next
like it's
category
goofing up
you
a
spin,
little
you
bit.
must stick on.
Hope it
Each
holds up.
category on that wheel has 6 questions that correspond to that genre.
goes.
Each question is worth 2
think it
points.
fixed itself.
However, if you don't know the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. You are allowed to consult with your teammate through the duration of round 2, but keep in mind, stealing is allowed.
All right, so here we go. Nerds Watch, you
Based on what
guys
happened
are
last
leading.
week
Would you
with,
like to go first or second?
Trek
You
and
like to go
Heroes.
first. You're going to go first. All right, Ken, give it a big spin.
Round 2 can be a big
Pit
make or
boss
break
is giving it
round.
a spin.
You got to
Oh my God,
wonder
it's a
what
good-
spinning
Staring
action
opponent's
adventure
choices
might
back
do
on
for
there.
them, Christian.
You are so strong, Ken.
spin.
Ooh,
Oh,
70s.
70s.
Great spin. It's a good category. It's a
Ken not as
good
confident
category.
as Rachel. This is
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see their decision.
Very interesting.
You guys were born.
If Rachel
then.
knows it, you
There's
should
that
go
one
for it.
shot we're looking for.
That's true.
See, he's coming out.
They're going to spin
spinning
again.
again.
We're gonna spin
Wow.
Go ahead. All right.
It's a nice
Good
spin.
spin. Does it pay off for him?
I'm
or is it
looking
gonna
at
hurt him?
action. 70s.
Uh-oh.
It is
Oh,
director.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, directors. Here we go.
Directors.
6 questions in the category of directors. Who directed The Seventh Seal?
Ingmar Bergman.
That's correct for 2 points.
Ooh. Very nice, Rachel.
Cushing continuing on her impressive streak.
This is what Team Action had to have feared.
We
So-
don't fear anything.
Sofia Coppola's first feature film as a director featured Kirsten Dunst as one of 5 sisters set in the 1950s. Name the film.
Virgin Suicides.
Correct for 2 points.
It's like watching the Beatles record the White Album, Christian.
Rachel Cushing, once again. They're chanting Crusher. in the
Rachel just
audience.
going.
All right. What film did Rob Reiner both appear in and direct?
This is Spinal Tap.
That's correct.
Oh,
2
you
points.
dog,
Like that,
you.
like that.
Sandbagging it for your buddy Knapsack.
Okay.
Way to go, guys.
Who directed The Wizard of Oz? Five, 4,
I feel like everybody should know this, yet I don't.
2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Frank Capra, B, Victor Fleming, C, John Ford, D, William Wyler?
Victor Fleming.
That's correct. 1 point.
And Rachel seems upset
now I
with
know
herself
that.
she even had to go to multiple choice.
Well, I mean, they played it smart. Mark Wahlberg gets framed in Shooter. Who directed Shooter?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Antoine Fuqua, B, Tony Scott, C, John Woo, D, Paul Greengrass?
Antoine Fuqua.
Correct for 1 point.
God, they are.
Going through this.
Genuinely impressive, guys.
All right. What film was Iron Man director Jon Favreau's directorial debut?
Swingers.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
For the steal? 5, 4, 3.
The film Made.
That's correct for 2 points.
Wow.
A big
Ooh.
steal.
That is a big steal by Team
Wow.
Action.
Thanks, Ken.
All right. So there you go. All right. So now Team Action, however, needs to get at least 2 points because right now they are in fear of being knocked out, but they have a chance to score and score some
Still
points.
a mountain to climb here, but that last steal. They may have 2 nice moms, but that's 2 bad mofos right up there. Go ahead and spin that wheel.
All right, guys. Big spin. But Rachel Cushing having another stellar performance here in round 2.
Ken takes a sip of his
Good spin. Good
I love you, Mom.
mystery juice.
They got.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ooh. That was so close.
We're gonna go with the respin.
They're going to spin again. Another good spin. You know they want action adventure. It's coming around.
They got it!
Ah.
They got action adventure. Unbelievable stuff here. Is it gonna pay off?
The one category that we thought might be able to bail them out of this 11-point hole that they're in, they just spun it. T-Mac, that's why you invite your
And they
mom
just
to
hit
the
an
show.
11-run grand slam.
To deliver here, their namesake depends
It's not
on
possible,
is
I know
19
that.
to
Come
8.
on now.
They need a strong category to come back.
Your first question in Action Adventure for Team Action. Who played the sick war boy named Nux in Mad Max Fury Road?
Nicholas Holt.
2 points.
2 points. There you go.
2 points.
There they
on the
go.
back trail.
1910.
Feel like they're gonna
Way
run the
so
board
far
on this
avoiding
one.
the knockout.
God.
Your next question is, what Oscar-nominated actress plays Moneypenny in recent Bond films Skyfall and Spectre?
Naomi Harris.
2 more
Wow,
points.
impressive so far for Team Action now. Climbing back. Their moms are impressed, obviously, and so am I.
In which film will you find
I am, but I don't
Samuel
wanna
L.
be.
Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
Five, 4, 3.
Can you repeat, please?
That's number 2.
Shit.
In which
Second one,
film
yeah.
will you find Samuel L. Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Just in the nick of time, and your
Ooh.
multiple choice options are: is
I
it A,
forgot.
Formula 51,
Didn't use it.
B, SWAT, C, The Recruit, or D, Snakes on a Plane?
5, 4, 3.
We're gonna say B. SWAT.
1 point.
1 point. Nice fight
For
there.
Team Action.
Good
fight
pull
for
there.
Team Action there.
God.
They're climbing back here, Mark. They're climbing back.
All right, they have 3 questions left, and if my math is correct, if they get all 3
Yeah.
right with 2 points each, they're tied going into round 3. What a comeback that would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
The question is, which action star played nefarious Andre in 1988's Black Eagle?
Five.
We're gonna go multiple choice.
Your options are: is it A, Steven Seagal, B, Jeff Speakman, C, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or D, Eric Roberts?
Steven Seagal.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're gonna say D. Eric Roberts.
That is incorrect.
The steal for 1 point for Nerds Watch. 5.
We're going to go with the wild card of Jeff Speakman.
That is
Incorrect.
also incorrect. We were looking for Van Damme.
Oh.
And I would like to challenge
We were
Jeff
all
Speakman
wrong.
as an action star. I didn't know that that was a fact.
Was
but
Van Damme C?
Van Damme was C. Van Damme was option C. All right, 2 more questions for Team Action in the category of Action Adventure. Your
I
next
need
one
this
is,
one. This is a
in
big question
300,
here.
how did the Spartans respond to the Persian emissaries, warning that their arrows would blot out the sun?
Then Michael Fassbender said, "We will fight in the shade."
Give them 2
2
points.
That was good.
Give them 2
That's
points.
my
boy.
Your last question in round
Unlike the
2.
movie Meet the Spartans,
In Kill Bill,
we'll use the
who
narrow
of those
passage of the
characters
Colonel
known
Gates to
as
funnel the
Bride?
Persians in,
What is her
where their
real
mass
first
numbers
name?
won't account for
Kiddo.
shit.
We just wanted the first name. He gave us both. They get 2 points.
That's correct. 19.
What a comeback!
Nice comeback. They were on the verge of being
After
knocked
all
out
that, they made it a
cold,
game.
And they come back, and here we are now going into
I
round
hate
number
being
3 with
right.
only a 2-point lead.
Why do I
for
always
Nerds
have to
Watch.
be right?
Action could easily win this game.
That was for our mothers, guys. Thank you so much.
One of the
Love you much.
greatest
Thank you so
second
much.
rounds in history. I'm glad their mothers were here to witness it. Win or lose, that was a hell of a comeback
It
by
was,
Team Action.
and I think they should also be proud because their name is Team Action. They could have best-been it, but they didn't.
That's right. When you get the category,
Oh.
you better knock it out of the park. They certainly did that. Nice gentlemen though they may be.
Right. All right, here we go. So round number 3, Mark, tell us how this works.
Round 3 is the third and final round of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Edition. What's going to happen is you guys are going to get a series of 3 questions per team. The teammates will have to choose after hearing the category which member is going to answer the 2-point question and which member is going to answer the 3-point question. You
Sorry,
are not
guys, I just
allowed
like
to
the
confer with
music.
your teammate during those queries. However, for the 5-point question, you are allowed to consult. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question.
All right, nerds, you guys are up first.
In case you haven't figured it out with the first 4 JTH racks you do,
Please, well, it's called Nerds
I'm weird,
Watch.
okay?
So please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 25.
8
Dan Marino. That's number 13.
and 7.
All right,
Mickey Mantle.
Team Action.
What he said.
4, 12, and 17.
4, 12, and 17. All right.
Thank you.
Team,
Thank you, Makuga.
Team Action, you guys are down right now, so you have to avoid the TKO here and answer your 2-point question.
All right, I will be administering the questions to Team Action. Your first one is in the world of drama. Who would like to take the 2-pointer?
Neither one of them look like drama types.
I'm going to be taking
Except-
the 2.
All right, Ben's taking the
Never
2.
mind.
Ben, your question is,
It's Team Action.
which film
You know all
marked
about
the
making
first
drama.
collaboration between Ron Howard, the director, and Russell Crowe, the star?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Beautiful mind.
2 points.
Correct.
We
Nice
are
pull
tied.
by Ben Bateman ties the game here. Now we're going to shoot
What a
on over
pull
to
there.
the Nerds Watch, who's going to go back
Nice
to try
job.
to take the lead with question from the category
Damn it.
number 8. You scored movie release dates.
Oh. Oh God! It's movie release dates.
Sure
Wait.
Movie release dates.
In what year was the first Harry Potter movie released?
Oh. 2001 or 2000.
2001.
That is correct.
Yes.
3 points for Ken. 2 points for Ken.
Nice
Natsai.
pull, Ken.
We're gonna bounce back to Team Action now, who's got their 3-pointer
Using that miracle
with
juice in his
category
cup.
number 12.
And credit goes to Rachel for keeping a poker face. I had no idea if Ken got it right, and she held it strong.
Right.
Your question in number 12. Your category is Pixar. Drew, you will be fielding the question from the Popular Animation Company. Your question is, what was the first Pixar franchise after Toy Story to get a sequel?
Oh,
Ice Age.
No.
Incorrect. We were looking for Cars. Ice Age is a DreamWorks, I believe.
DreamWorks,
Who really cares
Yes.
about Ice Age?
All
but
right,
Cars.
so it comes down to this, Mark. Now, because of that miss, they are
It's
going
hard to
have
believe that
hit
Cars
their
was the next
5-pointer
one.
in order to
All the
stay
movies
in
that came
the
after
game.
that.
Here we go. So the category is number 17.
All right, and your category is Directors. Directors is the question. You are allowed to confer for the following. William Wyler directed what 1959 classic
Oh, it's Ben-Hur.
starring Charlton Heston?
Ben-Hur.
Correct.
5 points.
5 points. They hit it.
One of the precursors to great action movies that we know today is Ben-Hur, the chariot race sequence, and this is just as thrilling in my opinion.
Look,
I would actually like to thank my mom. For
Still don't
that.
know why that remake
That's
ever
actually
got
the
made
reason I know
last
that,
year.
And I've held that Oscar.
very, very interesting here because Rachel basically can tie the game.
Love the
here
original Ben-Hur.
with their 3-pointer, which is they picked number 13, which is the category of Denzel Washington movies. All right, Rachel, to tie the game, name a film other than Fences directed by Denzel Washington.
Oh, what's that
The
one
Great
movie?
Debaters.
That's correct.
That's the one
Tie
she-
game here.
We are
The
tied.
one I was
This
trying
is
to
what
think
it
of is the
all
one
comes
she got.
down to.
This is
It
it.
is 24-24,
Nice
though
job,
I will
Rachel.
point out that Team Action's moms have scored 31 points in this game thus far.
Yes. All right. So, but if they miss this, it's sudden.
I'd really
death.
like to see what Rachel
If
could
they
do as
hit
a
it,
singles
they have
commander.
won the game.
But they really
In the
got this
category,
team thing
you
going
picked
right now.
category 7,
Shouldn't mess with
you
it.
picked Oscar movies.
I don't believe
Ooh.
this. I do not believe this.
Hey,
All right.
You got this, guys. You got this.
All right, here we go.
Stay
What
within ourselves.
1970 war film won Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars?
1970. No, Patton came out that year. I don't think that's it though. Where is it?
Can we repeat the question?
What 1970 war film won Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars? 5, 4,
Patton.
and we are going to sudden death. The answer was
Oh,
MASH.
crap.
MASH
Answer was
the answer.
MASH.
Here we go as we move
MASH.
to sudden death between Team Action and Team Nerds Watch. 24-24.
It's hard to believe that MASH actually won an Oscar.
It might be another point explosion. Here's how it works. You guys all have buzzers in front of you. What's going to happen is the hosts up here at the table are going to ask a question to the field. Whoever buzzes in first, that person
Just a cheap
and
attempt to
that
get that
person
music to play
alone
again.
must answer the question. So you're not
I don't
allowed to
mind.
consult with your teammate. If you answer the question correctly,
Oh, lordy,
your
what a
team
match.
gets to answer a question. If you answer that question correctly as a team, you win the game. If you miss it, then we go back to the questions for the field.
All right, remember.
I will
once
drink
again,
my
do not slam on
Sunkist
the
orange
buzzer.
soda
Simply
to
touch
power
it.
the nerds.
All right, here we go. Here is your question.
Sure.
Who voices
Ugh.
the title character of Balto in the 1995 film Balto?
I've seen it before. I have no idea. And they don't either.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. All right, the answer was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, well, that was a big misfire.
That was a
that
big
movie.
misfire. All right, here is your next question. Cloverfield, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and Gran Torino were all released in what year? Ben,
Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1.
2007.
Incorrect.
2005.
Incorrect. 2008 is what we're looking for.
Oh, they could steal. I didn't even know that.
Duds so far. Your next
I didn't read the
question
rules.
is,
I was too busy listening to the music.
Jodie Foster loses her daughter on a plane.
Flight plan.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Oh, no.
And now,
For
No.
the chance to win the game.
And we can
Oh, damn it.
it all comes down to
Drink
this.
the power of my juice, power of
What
the
actor
orange soda.
played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
I don't hate you guys, but I really hope you miss.
One more
5.
time. Do we have
This
another
is your
one?
last one.
What actor played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
5, 4, 3, 2.
James Spader?
Incorrect.
We're looking for Anthony Michael Hall.
So we are
Anthony Michael
Still got a
Hall.
chance.
Reset, Christian.
Come on, guys. Come on, Rachel. Come on, Ken.
All right.
I can't either.
Vertigo, North by Northwest, and Rachel.
Bernard Herrmann?
That's correct.
Yes!
That is correct. So now the Nerds Watch has a chance to win the game.
Guys.
In the movie, The Great White Hope, James Earl Jones played what boxer?
Oh, scheiße.
5, 4, 3.
Sonny Liston.
Looking for
No.
Jack Johnson. Back.
Damn it.
This is the
Oh,
longest
nice
of the
shot,
three
guys.
have
Really
been.
good effort.
Good
Thanks,
try.
Mom.
Wow.
Good try. I love you, Mom.
Unbelievable. So they both have had chances to win the game and cannot do it.
That's right. All right.
This is
Your next
absolutely
question.
insane.
Who played more than one role in the Stanley Kubrick classic Dr. Strangelove?
Rachel.
Peter Sellers.
That is correct.
That's correct. All right, so
Yes.
we're back. Rachel buzzing in quick there.
God.
Crusher with another chance
God
now
almighty.
to win the game for Nerds Watch. Can they do it this time around?
Your question is, the Maltese Falcon and Disney's Dumbo were both released in what decade?
Wait a minute. Bibiani had a Maltese Falcon question. It said it was in 41, so it's the 40s. Gotta be the 40s.
1940s.
And your winner!
Yes!
Wow.
Holy crap.
Ken Napzok and Rachel, the Crusher,
Whew.
pushing
Wow.
the Nerds Watch.
What a
Christian,
hole. Okay, funny story. The thing got right to the very end of the match, as you saw, and then lost connection to the internet. So it paused right as soon as the match got finished. So going to skip a little bit. We're going to go right to the interviews here. Apologize for the inconvenience. We'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again, but knowing the internet connection around here, can't promise anything. So let's pick up right where the interviews start up.
The winners team action.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Emma Fife here with Rachel, the Crusher, Cushing, and Ken Napzok. Team Nerds Watch.
She crushed,
fresh
she
off
killed,
their
she dominated,
very
annihilated
hard-earned victory
every other
today.
A-ated
That
you can
was
think
a lot
of.
closer than we were expecting. So props to Team Action. Like it was, we got a point, then they got a point, and then we got. It was just kind of crazy and totally nerve-wracking, but we finally pulled it out.
Kind of
I can finally
insane.
breathe. And I said before the match that team action is part of the future of the Schmoedown. And I think what was confirmed here today is that we have future stars. My message to team action is to go home, look yourself in the mirror, and know that you belong. And let your mothers continue to raise you better.
It certainly was a very impressive showing all around. Rachel continuing to prove to be one of the greatest new competitors we have here in this league. I mean, girl,
She
you
is
know
indeed.
everything.
Wow.
Thank you. Not quite. I think a few holes showed there, but
Did a great
it's
job.
crazy. The more I do this, actually, the more nervous I get before each match. I mean, the adrenaline's rushing. I want to be out there, but like it was just going down to the wire. But we pulled it out. I pulled out some stuff that I was really happy that I remembered, and thank God for Alfred Hitchcock questions.
And Ken Napzok, I gotta say, in the third round there, you were pretty clutch.
I have a innate ability
Proving
to
that he
know
knows a
where
little
I
bit more
was
than
when
Star
big
Wars.
Pop culture moments happened. I didn't see Harry Potter at the theater, but I do remember that year.
Awesome. Well, again, I mean,
I'm sure he does remember that year. I'm sure it involved a lot of Capri Sun and
You guys have got to be
alcohol.
feeling pretty good about your victory, having taken quite a while to earn it there.
This is a victory with blood on the tracks. It was a punch versus punch. It was a kick for kick. Those boys took us to the ends of our souls, but we found ourselves today. We look deep down, and we know we belong as well. There is still a path to victory that will take us to the Patriots. But Patriots, I still hear you snickering. I still hear you celebrating victories you haven't even earned yet. We are here to erase villains and bring back heroes, and you are first on our list.
I don't think they can be first on your list. You're going to have to go through a few people before you get there.
We understand the path to victory. It's still out in front of us. But I'm telling you, our eye is on the prize of humbling two men who are talented but have believed their own hype for far too long.
Well, again, amazing showing on both of your parts here today. I'm sure we're going to continue to see you guys thrive here in the Team League. And we'll be right back with Team Action, I guess. And we are back with a couple of gentlemen who resemble Team Action, at least in appearance, but certainly not in personality. But excellent match today, gentlemen. It really got down to the wire there.
Thank you, Emma. Yeah, we're just so blessed to be a part of this league, and we just had a great time. I mean, the competition there was just unbelievable. Some of those questions, I couldn't believe it. I'm really impressed with Rachel, the Crusher
it's
Cushing.
not often that you really get to go head-to-head with a competitor that you really, truly respect to the utmost. And playing against someone of that caliber really brings up your level of play, and I think that's what happened. I think our play was elevated, but
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no way we're going to win that match. Christian has a standing appointment on Thursday nights at Maestro's with Ken. There's no way. It's fixed. Okay?
it's forever. What kind of question is that? She answered it before it even came out.
I'm
Stanley
sorry,
Kubrick? Are you kidding me?
So you're now attacking the commissioner? You're basically saying that the
commissioner?
Yeah, Christian Harloff is the commissioner of
His
this
name is
league.
Christian. He's rigged the game. It's clear. Him and Ken. What is it? Standing brunch? Maestros? What is that?
Listen, we're here for the pizza. We're here to have a good time. Emma, thank you for the interview. It was a good match, but, I mean, come on, guys. Let's be real here, okay? We're the future of this league, and everybody knows it. Now, where's the belt?
Yeah.
No,
now you guys are on watch. Now you see who's coming. Now you know what we're capable of. You see that action category? Do you see what happened?
Yeah, that is one of your strengths. I think everybody would have been disappointed, and you would not have even lived up to your name if you hadn't run that category.
I mean, inner geekdom, there should be a category called Boom. Is that scotch? Give it to
scotch?
me right now. Right now.
Get over here. All right.
Okay. Well. Well.
That got awkward.
There you have it. Team Action is back, and they're just as ne'er-do-well as ever. Back to you, Mark and Christian.
All right, well,
This
look at
told the
that.
story that being
I will
nice
tell you
gets you
one thing,
nowhere.
The second that Team Action's mom's left,
Nice
they turned right
guys
back into
finish
those
last.
dastardly doers that we saw before. But there's a lot of respect there. I mean, there really is. I mean, even Emma Fife was giving them credit in the interview, but Nerds Watch still giving them the props, but they're also looking for the titles. I mean, that was a tough match. 25-24, Mark.
That's right. Team Action bringing such entertainment, bringing such fanfare in a different vein than we expected.
That was a hell of a
this
match.
And then when you look at Nerds Watch, what a balanced game they played today. Rachel Cushing and Ken Knapsack both coming with their A game, and Ken Knapsack is not going to like this reference, but this went to overtime, and they looked like Kellen Winslow being carried off the field in the 81 championship game when the Chargers beat the Dolphins.
It was an amazing match. The audience was just gasping at every.
My dad being a Dolphins fan, he could care less about that moment.
Was once again showed why she is the Crusher, but Team Action really come into play. We're going to see a lot more of those guys. Okay, now it's up to you guys. Make sure that you comment and like. You want more matches like this? Well, you got to keep commenting. Do it. Help us break the record. I think right now is over 3,500 comments. Make it 4,000. Make it 5,000. Get us over to 15,000 likes. It's a challenge on you guys.
Do it.
Join the
Do
Movie
it.
Trivia
Do it.
Schmoedown
Do it.
Facebook
Do
page.
it.
Can you do that? Well, you should, because you can talk to all your fellow competitors. You can talk to fans. It's
Including
a lot of
me.
fun.
You can
Go
talk
ahead
to
and do that
me.
for Mark Ellis.
I'm there.
I'm Christian Harloff, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, that was a lot of fun. Having to deal with the internet shutdown and everything, but all in all, still had the excitement, still had all the entertainment value, and man, do I love being right. It was closer than I thought it was going to be. I said it would come down to the last question, but that's not really what I had in mind. But what a big win for the Nerds Watch. As far as who I think they should face next, I really like the potential matchup of an upcoming match between Nerds Watch and Team Trek. Yes, Scott Vance and Jason Inman, team we just saw last week, came out on the short end of the stick, but obviously they've challenged for the titles. They know their stuff. Nerds Watch Team Trek, I think, is a much anticipated match, and I think it needs to happen. As far as Team Action, where they go from here, not entirely sure. Maybe potentially the winner of the forgot how the match is. I think it's Real Rejects and Double Toasted, who is going to make their debut very soon. I think the winner of that match could be next in line to face Team Action. Who knows? But so yeah, that was the Nerds Watch versus Team Action. Hell of a team match. One of the best they've ever had. And God, it's going to be hard to top that. But rest assured, there is a match on Friday that can top this hype, as we have the match that has been really hyped up, but not really at all. I really don't know how to explain it. I guess they think the match will just hype itself, which is definitely hyping up in my book. It's going to be Josh Bakuga, the Wild Man, against Tom Dagnito, FKA Finstock. We will see it firsthand this Friday on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. But until then, this has been another edition of JTH Reacts. I'm your host, JTH, saying until next time, thank you for watching, and adieu.